Aquarius, hi. I hope all is well. We're going to go ahead and shuffle the cards and see what comes out for you. Only take what resonates. Leave what does not resonate for someone else. I could be picking up on your energy. I could definitely be picking up on someone else's energy. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this. I hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day to you. Personal readings are closed at the moment, guys. So you are not able to book with me at the minute. I will let everybody know when I do reopen, which may not be for a little while. But all will be revealed in due course. Don't know why I did that. Okay, let's see. Messages for Aquarius. I hope all is good. Spirit, tell me what Aquarius needs to know. This is the Mystic Mondays deck for those of you who are interested. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Lovers. The Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles. What's the Lovers card? The Temperance. Seven of Pentacles. Death card in the reverse. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. You're ruffling some feathers, Aquarius. I do feel like there is an energy here of someone missing you. And I do feel like it's multiple people. These could be past friends, past lovers too. There's a real pull on your energy at this time. Now, these could be people who may have felt like they didn't need to kind of assist you or be there. And I mean, you don't kind of look for help in others necessarily, but there's definitely something here about one-sided relationships of the past. Now you have people here missing your energy because what you may have been giving in terms of friendships, relationships, you could have been breadcrumbed very heavily in the past by multiple people. And now there's kind of an energy of people feeling left out in the cold by you, or maybe a little bit unsupported by you as well. There could be somebody here going through a housing issue, a home issue. This could be somebody who's looking for somewhere to live or needing to, they could be being evicted. Someone could be being evicted. And they could be trying to work towards a more stable situation for themselves. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could have a Sagittarius in your energy, a Gemini. I do feel like now is the time that you could be seeking new relationships. These could be new work colleagues, new friends, and so forth. Life for you could look completely different than what it did. I just kind of see a complete overhaul as to who you're around, what you're doing at this time. And there is a cleansing energy that maybe a lot of you have gone through or you're going through at the moment. And I feel like the past or whoever you're leaving behind or whoever you've left behind is definitely feeling some sort of disconnect from you. These could even be people that are jealous over new connections that you are making. I do feel like you have found peace in some sort of environment or in a new relationship for some of you. And this could even be like a friend vibe. This could be a new business partner. I do feel like you're being poured into as you are pouring into others at this time. And it could definitely be like the season of receiving for you at this time, Aquarius. You have people reflecting on relationships, how they've invested in relationships with you in the past. And I definitely feel like you've got people who are thinking that they could have done better with you in regards to watering certain relationships and being around more for you. Something here about assistance and maybe you feeling like people may not have been there at a crucial time. And now it's like there's an acceptance of you moving forward. Maybe you are just by default just kind of going towards new relationships, forming new friendships at the moment. And it's kind of looking to me as there's people reevaluating and wanting to do better with you. But it could really be too late for these people. especially if you've kind of closed the door on this chapter here. What's the Death card in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles? The Wheel of Fortune. The Empress. You're sitting pretty, sitting handsome at this time. There's a lot of good fortune that's coming in. And I feel like it's down to you watering the right things. You could definitely be getting some sort of karmic retribution where it comes to relationships that you poured into. It's kind of giving the energy of, don't regret the love that you gave out to others, even if it wasn't reciprocated at the time, or even if you felt like you were hard done by, or there was something here about it not being reciprocated in whatever shape, form that is. And I feel like you are being reimbursed for that. Because sometimes it doesn't necessarily come from the people that you necessarily give to or go all out for. It may come to you in a different way. Your money could go up. You know, you could get a job where you're comfortable. Something here about sitting pretty. And I feel like this is your favor because of the way that you've carried yourself in certain relationships. God's always watching. Spirit's always watching. So it kind of gives the energy to me of Spirit saw everything. Even if you weren't given back to or fed back into. It's like someone here is about to walk into a season of a lot of abundance just because of how they treat others, despite being treated in whatever way this is with that Five of Pentacles. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles here. The Devil. Someone is going through one more. The Strength card and the Chariot card. If you was in a scenario where you didn't have a place to stay, I don't know if this is someone who kicked you out of a home or took a home from you or stole something from you here in regards to something to do with your stability. Doesn't necessarily mean a home. It could be your grounding in yourself, how you felt peace, how you felt settled in yourself. This is now someone who's getting some sort of consequence in a very bad way. Someone could be depressed here. Someone could be house hunting or sofa hopping. And this could be somebody who's succumbing to addictions to handle some sort of circumstance that they're going through. This looks like, I'm going through a crap time, so let me do this, let me do that, let me go drink, let me go do this. But meanwhile, trying to kind of piece together things and trying to figure out their stability at the same time. This could be a woman, an earth sign woman, Capricorn. The Emperor. The Ace of Cups. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. I do feel like you've got someone here who wants you to assist them, help them. But I also feel like this person wants to be codependent on you. So whatever loss or downtime or, you know, unfortunate circumstance that someone is going through, a Capricorn, an earth sign, a Leo, possibly an Aries, this is someone who may want to offer you something down to wanting to be codependent or needing you to assist them, but definitely wanting to kind of feed off someone else. This is not someone, it's kind of like looking to me as someone's been trying to get themselves out of a rut for a while. Maybe they are succumbing to addictions because something's getting very difficult for someone, and it's like giving up. It's like saying, oh, well, I'm just gonna do the microwavable route and just latch onto someone. I'm just gonna go and meet someone, a new love interest, and then move in with them, especially if this is down to home issues, some sort of stability that this person's experiencing, being homeless. I do feel like someone is now resorting to tactics of, let me offer something new to Aquarius because of the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, because I can't seem to help myself. Maybe someone else needs to do it for me, or definitely latch onto that person and in turn my situation gets better. It's something like that. So I'd be careful of accepting an offer from a Capricorn, a Leo, an Aries. I definitely feel like someone wants to figure out a relationship with you, but it's for the wrong reasons. The High Priestess. The real reason why someone's coming back, they're not going to be telling you with the Knight of Wands. This may even be someone here who wants to romance you, come in hot and heavy with the Ace of Swords, Five of Wands. But there's going to be something that you notice about this person's communication that isn't going to sit right. Definitely use your intuition where it comes to a person who could be coming to reconnect with you. I would not accept this person with open arms. I would allow them to handle, and no one's saying don't reconcile. If that's your choice, that's what you want to do. The signs that I've given is sticking out to me. Like I say, Capricorn, Leo, Aries. It could be a Cancer too. Pisces could be as well. But it's kind of looking to me as you can, so say you want to make something right with someone or mend a relationship. This may even be a friendship for some of you with the Two of Cups and the Lovers here. It could be either or. There's something here about you can be cool with someone and civilized while still allowing them to sort out whatever they need to do in order to be functional for themselves and stable for themselves. So this looks to me as if you are with the Eight of Wands, yeah, you may still decide to be open to someone in terms of maintaining communication with them. But I think that you're going to see this, or it would be a good idea, is what I'm seeing from here, to allow this person to fix what they need to fix before considering combining resources or going back with this person, or allowing this person to fully re-enter your life in terms of building together or building up a friendship or re-establishing a bond in that way, because you will find yourself in a situation where someone is going to be latching onto you because of, and we don't want that. We don't want codependency or trauma bonding to happen. And I just kind of feel like it's going to be very, very important for you to work something out with someone if you choose. Fix a bond if you choose. It's your prerogative to do so. But definitely be very wise as to how you do that, allowing them the space and the room to sort out what they need to. Say someone doesn't have somewhere to live, like I picked up on, because I'm picking up on that, a home issue. And they want to come and reignite a friendship with you or a relationship. You can do that, but it doesn't mean that this person needs to come with their bags to your house. You can check in on them. You can see that, how things are going with them, what's the progress of their situation and so forth. But allow someone the space to figure out their own situation if it is that you do want to reconnect with them eventually fully. Does that make sense? Because I do see a risk of you being used. For some of you, it is a family member. I'm hearing family. Justice. Ace of Swords. Princess of Wands. You could be in a season of really reaping a lot of good energy. Really good energy, Aquarius. Really, really good. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like there was a time where the scales were imbalanced where it comes to who you was dealing with, who you could have been dealing with in the past. And I definitely see lovers and friends. I feel like your ancestors have been watching, as always. They are. I feel like now is the time for you to reap benefits of feeding soils that maybe weren't growing, where you thought that it would grow. Pouring into people that may not have given you the same energy. And I feel like now is the time where you're getting that back in various ways through different means. This looks to me as someone being shown that it pays to be a good person. It's good to be a good person. It benefits you just in your life in general to move with integrity with everybody that you meet, until they show you otherwise and play in your face, and then you got to show them the door, or you got to leave, of course. But this looks to me as though there is a lot of karmic retribution that is happening at this time for you. And I feel like you're going to be walking into a very comfortable season if you're not there already. And I feel like it's because you kept watering soil that you saw needed to be done. Say you walk past the kitchen and the kitchen's dirty, right? And you live in a shared environment. And you've had conversations before regarding everybody sharing the responsibility of clearing up, tidying up, doing the dishes, filling up the dishwasher, whatever, however it works, tidying up the space for everybody to use. But you always find yourself doing it because you can't live in that way, or you feel like it needs doing, so you're going to do it. You're going to roll your sleeves up and you're going to do it because it needs doing, right? You see it there to do, you do it yourself. Regardless of whether it's your turn, not your turn. I feel like there's someone here who has repetitively picked up for others, repetitively kept doing things that has been benefiting other people, even though other people may not have been so mindful of the other people in the environment or so forth. Five of Cups in the reverse. Someone here will not regret being a good person to people who may not have deserved it. I don't know who you could have been dealing with in the past, but this could definitely be somebody who made a lot of excuses to not come through. This was someone here who may have stalled on coming through for you, but you gave to them abundantly. Like, you was very, very generous with someone who was not that way with you. With the Knight of Wands, and this could be this person who now wants to creep back into your energy. Six of Swords. Someone is not happy that you're moving away from them, because it's like all the energy that you possess is going with you. I feel like sometimes people have you effed up. Some people, they have it effed up where they feel like, okay, the energy is just the energy, regardless of this, if this person is around or not around. And that it doesn't work that way. Some people carry very magnetic energy. Some people carry magic energy. Without sounding delusional, some people are just the aura and the vibe where you miss that when they're not around. It's the presence that's undeniable. And I feel like you've got people here who are recognizing your presence without you being around, and it's making people feel sad. I feel like there's people in their emotions here. There's a water sign. I feel like for some of you, there's a water sign, a Scorpio, it could be a Leo, that is very, very sad that you've moved away from them, because there's some sort of pull away of the energy, and you've taken the light with you. This person could be in a very dark place, and I feel like this is someone who is seeking the light. And again, just be aware of people coming in to reconnect with you, love bomb you, and so forth, because I definitely see that energy here. And it's after you've left the picture, now wanting to work on things with you, with the Three of Pentacles, King of Wands, now wanting to be action orientated, now wanting to come in with the big coin, with the Ace of Pentacles. Someone could do Bitcoin as well, for me to say that. Ace of Wands, now wanting to re-spark something. This just looks like underappreciation in a very big way. Someone going off and then reaping all of the benefits of all the soil that you've been pouring into that hasn't been growing anything with you because other people are not contributing. And then you coming and realizing you've got a whole meadow of flowers because you've been watering, the universe is providing for you. Now you're seeing fruits of your labor come through. Now you're eating nice. Now you're sitting good. Your belly's full and so forth. Your cup runneth over and all of that good stuff. Now it's like, oh, well, the light is with Aquarius. The light is over there. The grass is green over there. Well, no, actually, the grass is green because Aquarius is a good person and they've been watering regardless. They've not been umming and ahhing and picking and choosing as to when they water things and when they don't, or when they reciprocate or when they don't. It needs doing. You need to show up, then you do. And I feel like you've had a lot of people who have been picking and choosing around you, and it shows. It shows. I do not think reconnecting with someone from the past is a good idea. Especially if you have kind of moved forward and you are surrounding yourself with different people. You could be making new friends. Specifically friends and lovers. Any more messages for Aquarius? Six of Pentacles. We've spoken about reciprocation for the majority of the reading, and the Six of Pentacles comes out. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The King of Cups. That King of Cups. A lot of you are dealing with a Scorpio that wants you to give to them again. Wants success with you. Hermit in the reverse. Someone is really feeling some type of way about the fact that you are not investing in them anymore. Someone could be also insecure as to what you've been building for yourself, your stability, especially if it's you've elevated in some way. Especially if you're a woman, you could have a man, a masculine, feeling very insecure, especially if he's lost his way or he's in the dark at the minute. I just see a very dark energy, and someone wants to, they're banging on the lights, they're banging on the door with the light behind it. And I feel like this person is seeing you in the light, and it's like this person is banging and banging to get success with you, wanting to get success with you. Don't be surprised if someone comes in to express some sort of big love that they have for you. They've always had love for you. Now they want to give to you. It's because they're going through a dark time. With the Ace of Wands, they need a recharge. They need the light. And they see that your garden is flourishing. The only thing is they didn't plant no seeds there. They weren't watering. They weren't tending to it. They weren't planting seeds. They weren't weeding. They weren't doing none of it. They weren't doing none of it. And I feel like to some degree, to every degree, to be honest, someone knows that they are not deserving of what you have in your garden. And that's another reason why they're feeling some type of way. It's almost like someone wanting to come back to do the work that's already been done. And they're going to look around and think, you know, well, what else is there to do here? You've got it covered type of energy. Nine of Cups in the world. The season of you being fulfilled is coming in now. I feel like you're moving into a new cycle. And why is the Four of Pentacles here? I know what I'm getting. The Justice in the reverse. The Tower. The Lovers. The Knight of Cups. The Page of Wands. And the Three of Swords. Four of Swords. There is someone who's coming towards you that wants you to open up to them. Justice in the reverse, the Tower, and the Four of Pentacles. This is someone who never thought that they would need you. Pigs would fly before this person felt like they would come and have to ask you for help or need you. Spirit is saying hold off on helping someone, giving someone too much. No one's saying don't be cordial. No one's saying don't chat to them if you want to. Especially if this is like family. You can love from a distance. You can have niceties, but you don't have to go drink tea with them. You don't have to invite them into your space, in your house. Definitely, if you don't feel not everybody should be coming to your house anyway. I feel inclined to say that to you. But take care of you and yours. And I just kind of feel like, you know, if someone wants to kind of come back around and be with their feet under the table and so forth, really be careful with that. Really be careful with that. Because you could have someone here wanting to apologize, wanting to re-spark up something new, but this person betrayed you. This person wasn't a good lover to you. They weren't a good friend where it comes to this. And I feel like it was about reciprocation when it mattered. And I feel like now it kind of has run its course where it's a little bit too late now. You've got a lot of people waiting and praying, hoping, wondering if you're going to come back. I don't know if you've moved location more recently, or you could be traveling at the moment. You just don't seem to be reachable. And there's people who are kind of standing at the door waiting to see if you will return. But these may not have been people who appreciated you when they had full access to you with the Fool. And I feel like it's down to what they're seeing you doing, which is having some sort of new beginning, getting over things, cleansing your energy of anybody who doesn't mean you well. And I feel like a lot of you with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords could have been around a lot of people that you shouldn't have been around. for the wrong reasons with the Ten of Pentacles. And this is why you're being blessed. This looks like the energy of Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. This is the reason. This is the reason. I don't feel like Spirit has enjoyed watching how people have played with you. And it's almost giving the energy of, okay, watch how we bless them with the Five of Pentacles. Sorry, not the Five of Pentacles. The Star card and the King of Wands, High Priestess. Watch how we bless them. Knight of Wands here. Play in their face. That's okay. You're going to have a front seat to watching how I plant seeds and grow the garden for this person to live comfortable, because they've been doing this, they've been doing that, they've been watering plants and hoping for, you know, something to come of it, and it's not been happening because you're doing it on your own. And it's not to say you can't have things flourish on your own, but I feel like there's a lot of people who you could have been around that maybe could have assisted you in that journey, and they haven't been doing that. They've been neglecting things with you. So therefore it's like, okay, Spirit's like, okay, let me put some growth spray on these crops for the Aquarius so they can sit down and relax and just enjoy being in the garden. Something like that. You're being blessed because people did you wrong. You could have a lot of favor. You could be very, very spiritually protected as well. And it's almost like you've got people here looking, thinking, how am I living like this? And they are living like that. It has a lot to do with how you do people and how you carry yourself in situations where maybe you don't even have to give, but you choose to anyway. You choose to show up, you know? Has a lot to do with integrity. It has a lot to do with where your heart is and why you do things and the intent behind it. You could have been around a lot of people that stole, cheated, done all of that stuff to you. Meanwhile, you were watering grasses that you shouldn't have been watering, and Spirit saw all of that. Spirit has been watching the whole time. And people may look over at your life and look over at what's going on for you right now, because I feel like you've got a lot of people casting eyes on what you've got going on, what you've got coming into fruition for you. Looking at it like, oh, I never knew. No, it comes down to simply moving in the right way sometimes. Some people's life are a reflection of how they've been living. It's not that complicated, okay? Guys, I love you. If you like how I read, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you love and light. I will see you soon. Mwah. Take care. Bye.